Welcome to the Hollywood Secrets Information. In this video, we are diving into one of the most heartbreaking weeks of January 2026 as the entertainment world said goodbye to multiple unforgettable names, artists, performers, creators, and cultural icons whose work shaped generations. From music and television to comics and public life, these losses didn't just make headlines. They left emotional scars on fans across the world. Today, we remember who died this week. January 2026, week 4, sharing their final moments, their lasting legacies, and the memories they leave behind. Let's begin. 1. Brian Loren passed away on January 28th, 2026, at the age of 59, marking a major loss for the music industry. As a singer, songwriter, and producer, Brian helped shape the sound of an era, contributing to hits that defined generations. While many fans didn't know his face, they knew his work, songs that became part of their lives. Fellow artists praised his creativity, discipline, and musical instincts. His death reminded fans how many legends work behind the scenes, shaping culture without seeking fame. 2. Kim Vo passed away on January 24th, 2026, at the age of 56, shocking fans who followed her artistic journey for decades. Known for her contributions to music and cultural storytelling, Kim's work resonated strongly with audiences who valued emotional honesty and creative courage. She represented a voice that bridged generations and cultures, often using her platform to highlight identity, struggle, and perseverance. Her death sparked an outpouring of tributes from fans who felt personally connected to her music and message. Kim Vo may be gone, but the story she told through her art continue to live on. 3. William Foge passed away on January 24th, 2026, at the age of 88, remembered as a man whose work saved millions of lives. Though not a traditional celebrity, his global impact earned him legendary status. A pioneer in public health, his strategies helped eradicate deadly diseases and reshape how the world responds to epidemics. His death reminded many that true heroes don't always stand on stages or screens. Sometimes they work quietly behind the scenes, changing history through intelligence and compassion. Tributes poured in from leaders and institutions across the globe. 4. Produce Pete died on January 26th, 2026, at the age of 80, leaving behind a joyful legacy of education and healthy living. A familiar television personality, he brought energy, humor, and knowledge into kitchens across America. Through his segments, millions learned how to choose, store, and cook fresh produce. His warm personality made learning fun, and his influence extended far beyond television. Fans remembered him as a comforting presence, someone who made everyday life a little healthier and a lot happier. 5. Yvonne Lime passed away on January 23rd, 2026, at the age of 90, marking the end of a life that beautifully balanced Hollywood fame and humanitarian purpose. Rising to stardom in classic films and television, Yvonne became a familiar face during the golden era of entertainment. But her true legacy extended far beyond the screen. She devoted decades of her life to helping abused and neglected children, co-founding charitable organizations that changed countless lives. Fans remember her not just as an actress, but as a woman who used fame as a tool for good. Her passing was met with deep respect, as many reflected on a life lived with compassion, courage, and quiet strength. 6. Gabe Lopez. This week, the entertainment world mourned the loss of Gabe Lopez, the American pop rock singer-songwriter and producer who died on January 25th, 2026, at the age of 31 from lymphoma. Gabe's impact on modern pop extended far beyond his own recordings. He wrote and produced for icons including Belinda Carlisle, New Kids on the Block, RuPaul's Drag Race, and K-pop stars like Twice and Super Junior, blending genres and cultures with raw emotion and relentless creativity. His melodies carried stories of resilience and love, and his absence at such a young age has left fans and collaborators across the world sharing heartfelt tributes. 7. Sal Buscema. Legendary comic book artist Sal Buscema died on January 24th, 2026, at the age of 89, closing a monumental chapter in comic history. As one of the most influential artists of all time, Sal helped define iconic characters that shaped modern pop culture. His dynamic artwork brought heroes to life, inspiring generations of readers and artists alike. For decades, his name was synonymous with quality storytelling and visual power. Fans around the world mourned his passing, remembering him as a master of his craft whose drawings didn't just entertain. They created entire worlds. 8. Laura Adler. Laura Adler died on January 22nd, 2026, at the age of 78, leaving behind a career defined by dedication, grace, and creative influence. Known for her work in television and theater, Laura was respected for her ability to bring emotional depth to every role she touched. Though she often avoided the spotlight, her performances left lasting impressions on audiences who appreciated authenticity over fame. Colleagues described her as a mentor, a professional, and a performer who elevated everyone around her. As news of her death spread, fans revisited her work, rediscovering the subtle brilliance that made her career quietly powerful and deeply meaningful. 9. Floyd Vivino. Floyd Vivino, beloved as Uncle Floyd, died on January 22nd, 2026, at the age of 74. A cult television icon, he built a loyal following through humor, music, and unforgettable variety-style entertainment. His show became a safe space for creativity and weirdness, attracting legendary guests and devoted fans. Floyd's charm was his authenticity. He didn't chase trends. He created his own world. His passing left fans grieving not just a performer, but a friend who made them laugh during tough times. 10. Guy Hovis. Guy Hovis passed away on January 22nd, 2026, at the age of 84, closing the curtain on a beloved musical career. Known for his time on classic television variety shows, Guy represented an era of elegance, harmony, and timeless performance. His voice brought comfort to millions, and his appearances became cherished memories for fans of traditional entertainment. As news of his death spread, audiences reflected on a time when music felt simpler and performances felt personal. His legacy remains woven into the fabric of television history. This week reminded us how fragile life truly is and how powerful a legacy can be. From music and television to comics and global impact, these individuals left marks that time cannot erase. If any of these stories touched you, leave a comment below and share your tribute. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for weekly updates on celebrity lives, legacies, and untold stories. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.